because I think it's very easy for everyone today to think, oh, I've got a few followers, I should launch something, or because I'm connected, I should do this. And I don't think that always works out. Obviously, it's worked out for you. So I'm wondering, what were the things you had to think about?
I think if I had to go back and tell myself when we started the brand, what do I wish that I knew? And I wish that somebody would have asked me, which it's all the things that I love now, but like, do you really want to run a company? Like the days that we launch a product, let's say we launch 5 products a year, that's 5 of 365. So the other 360 days, do you really want to work on a business? Do you really want to work on a company? Do you want to be a manager of people? Do you want to run the finances and operations? Like it's all of those not fun things that you do every day. And so I would just ask yourself before starting a business, like, do I really want a business because I love running a company? Or do I just want to say I have my own company? And that's fine if you don't love some of the other stuff. And so Lauren, who's my co-founder of Summer Fridays, we have no ego in saying there's things we either don't want to do or we don't know how to do. And once we grew a little bit after our first couple years, we were able to hire for the things that we didn't know how to do because we really wanted to bring the best people in to run the business who we felt like could get us to the next level. I think it's difficult when you're starting a business because running a company is actually just so difficult the day in, day out of like production of the company, of the items, like selling the things, getting them online. Those things are not the sexy, fun parts of the job. And you have to really want to do that because at the very beginning, you have very small teams. It's basically yourself, maybe a couple other people. And you're not making a lot of money for the first few years. I think there may be a misconception of like, oh, you start a brand and then all of a sudden you're rich and you have all this money. And that's definitely not the case. It takes a long time because whatever you invested into the business and you sell stuff, you're just recouping your money for what you've already invested. And then as you grow, you make a little bit of money, you put it back into the business, you hire a person, and then you hire someone else. And so the first few years of Summer Fridays, we didn't pay ourselves because we thought it was more important to invest back into the company. So if you're thinking about starting a business, ask yourself, do I actually want to run a company?